days after Mr. President, in his wisdom, declared a state of emergency to save Rivers State from anarchy. I challenge any Rivers so-called elder, even the traditional rulers, what attempts have they made to bring total I challenge any so-called 90 years, 200 years. What efforts since 1 month and 1 week by saying that there is total reconciliation in the state. No amount of going to television to abuse anybody will bring peace. Because we have always said there are those who thrive on crisis. When there's crisis, they are happy. When there's no crisis, there's no food on the table. Those people cannot be real elders. There's no need of embarrassing of our women to be naked outside. No amount of such can bring peace. No amount of such blackmail can bring peace. What can bring peace is for you to humble yourself and say, for the interest of the state, I want everybody to work together. If not, carry all the women. Don't even wear them bra again. Don't even give them clothes. Embarrass your mothers to be naked in the public when you know you're not being sincere. If you are sincere, everybody would have known. I told our leaders, yes, some people have tried to approach me. As a man of peace, I received them. I did not pursue them. But seeing me alone does not bring peace. There are critical stakeholders that must be involved in this process of peacemaking. Nobody will be excluded. If any one group is excluded, there is no total peace. Members of the State Assembly must be involved. Members of National Assembly must be involved. The two major political parties must be involved. Other leaders must be involved. In that way, we now know that yes, we are sincere in talking about peace. I think one thing you must get clear, that one thing you must go home and jubilate is this assembly maintain their seats. Two, you were able to set aside that kangaroo election. If it is nothing, to anybody who says you are nobody, he must have some mental problem. So we need peace. But let it be peace predicated on sincerity. Let it be peace that yes, I'm not coming to play as a decoy. Not when you come and see somebody, then when you turn on television, you have people abusing the same person. That cannot be sign of peace.
Anything-Wike has spoken again. and this time from the pulpit of a church. He lamented that over 1 month after the declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State, not a single elder has stepped forward to broker peace. But this isn't just a statement of concern, it's a carefully crafted political message. Wike is signaling to the public that those who should be guiding the state through this crisis have gone silent. But beneath the surface, his words are a challenge. That peace can only come when stakeholders submit themselves to a particular peace process, likely one that he influences or controls. Delivering this message in a church wasn't accidental. It was a strategic move to cast himself in a new light. Not as the aggressor or power-hungry politician, but as a man of peace, misunderstood, and willing to forgive. In doing so, he's subtly placing the burden of reconciliation on his opponents while portraying himself as the reasonable actor. But here's the real play. Wike is trying to reposition himself as the indispensable voice of reason, the elder statesman, the man who must be consulted for peace to take root. He knows public perception is shifting, especially after recent allegations of bribery and political sabotage. So now he wears the cloak of a peacemaker. But let's not get it twisted. This is a power game. It's not just about restoring calm, it's about restoring control. By calling out the elders and appealing to peace arrangements, Wike is inviting his rivals to kneel at a table he's already set. Governor Fubara now stands at a crossroads. Join Wike's version of peace and legitimize his control, or reject it and risk being branded the reason Rivers State remains in crisis. In this political theater, Wike just played his next act. The question now is, who will join the cast and who will walk off the stage?